and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lawley. Today we're coming to you from the Medicine Park Aquarium and Natural Science Center.
The goal here is to bring people, nature, and science together. And there's no doubt they are succeeding. The unique ecotourism attraction has over 90 native and non-native fish, reptile, amphibian, and mammal species on exhibit. There's also a 6-acre botanical garden featuring many plants native to Oklahoma. We'll take you around throughout the show. But first, a trip to one of our favorite places in Oklahoma State Park.
Come along with me now to the very beautiful and peaceful Keystone State Park, located just west of Tulsa in Sand Springs. Looking for the ideal escape? Your answer, Keystone State Park. The lake there is sublime. The peacefulness of it can engulf you just like a cool breeze on a hot day. The real reward is the beauty surrounding the park. It can melt your worries and problems away for just a bit as you hit a slower pace and return to nature. It is truly enticing. Keystone State Park offers several things for you.
Just a beautiful place here on Keystone Lake. We have hiking trails, we have swimming beaches, we have 22 cabins to rent, as well as 132 campsites, picnic areas, day use areas.
Out of those 22 cabins, you have different floor plans from which to choose, so plan on staying a while.
We have 12 one-bedrooms. We have 5 2-bedrooms, 1 3-bedroom that sleeps 9, and then 2 honeymoon suites that have a jacuzzi inside, and they're just for 2 adults.
If you need a larger space in which to hold several people, the community building will do the trick.
The community building is rented out for all kinds of occasions, but mostly for weddings, reunions, birthday parties, baby showers. It does have a little kitchen in there so you can cook and have a grand old time. It's got a beautiful view of the lake.
Yes, there is the lake.
Boat, swim, fish, kayak, paddleboard, all kinds of water activities.
Pier 51 Marina is the center point for those activities.
Well, we have boat slips from 20 foot all the way up to 90 foot, and those are golf cart accessible, so you can drive a golf cart up to your 90-foot houseboat down here. We have a restaurant floating on the water. We also have a full ship store and gas dock where we sell clothing, food, drinks, just about anything you need for a fun lake time.
They have 6 rental boats in their fleet and 2 kayaks, as well as inner tubes to pull behind boats. They also have water skis and other lake toys you can play with.
We prefer that you call and reserve in advance because we're filling up pretty quick for the season.
Keystone is a family-friendly, refreshing destination. With stunning scenic trimmings all around, it is easy to get lost in the moment and just let this place recharge you.
If you decide to come on out to Keystone, come stay in one of our 22 cabins or a campsite if you want to camp. Come have a picnic, come check out the lake, go on a hike, come listen to the birds and watch the ducks, and just come on out to Keystone. You'll love it.
We have sandy beaches on Lake Keystone that a lot of people aren't aware of, and so once they see them and experience them, they're sold on this lake. I've told people for years this is the best kept secret in Oklahoma, and there's a lot of people that agree to that now.
Download the Oklahoma State Parks app to start planning your trip to Keystone State Park. You'll want to book an overnight stay at a campground or cabin.
And while you're staying at Keystone State Park, you can actually just run over and explore the Tulsa area.
One place you'll definitely want to check out is the J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum in Claremore. Jason Grubbs takes us there.
The J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum is one of the places in the country to see a lot of historic weapons, and it's right here in Claremore.
Right now in the museum we have 11,000 guns on display, but we have 50,000 total things that are on display here in the museum.
Row after row, lit up in glass cases, thousands of them, from shotguns and swords to bows and beer steins. There's a little bit of everything in here, including Davis and his wife Genevieve.
So if you're not a gun fan, that's okay. We still have 39,000 more things for you to look at.
Wade McCombs is a longtime executive director here. We interviewed him right in front of where this private collection really got started, the front desk of J.M. Davis's hotel. He came to Claremore in 1915 and started displaying his guns in 1929 as an attraction. All the originals are still here.
He would trade for anything. He'd trade for meals, he'd trade for nights in the hotel. I mean, if he wanted a gun, he would trade you out of it.
The hotel saw a lot of travelers. It was right next to the bus station, across the street from the train depot, and right on Route 66, just like the museum is today.
Tomorrow we will have been on the road for a week.
Keith and Carrie Broadwater are spending a few months traveling the Mother Road. The museum was a must-stop.
This is just fantastic. This gun collection is phenomenal, it really is.
Make sure you give yourself some time. It's worth it.
This is Davis's first gun he ever received, a gift from his father at the age of 7 in 1893. Next to it, the oldest in the collection, a Chinese hand cannon circa 1350.
It kind of goes off into the same principle as a Roman candle. You would put the gunpowder in the back, you would put a cork in it, and then in the front you would put the shrapnel.
In this case right here are the guns that Hollywood made famous. While these are not the actual weapons used in the motion pictures, they are just like them. Right here, 007's Walther PPK. Right there, the Lone Ranger's Colt single action. And around the corner, Han Solo's pistol.
We have Bonnie and Clyde, a weapon that she used. We have 3 Colts used by Pretty Boy Floyd, and he was the last of the big-time gangsters to get caught.
From outlaws to lawmen, you can spend a full afternoon browsing all the big names for free. Donations are welcome.
Smith & Wesson, Colt, Stevens, Mossberg, right down the Remington, Winchester, Marlin, name them, and you know, it's just awesome how they've done it.
Visit Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. It comes highly recommended.
Wouldn't hesitate for a moment recommending this to anybody who's driving around.
And it's a great museum, it's family oriented, it's a lot of fun, and it's a great place to discover Oklahoma.
At the J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum in Claremore, I'm Jason Grubbs.
J.M. Davis Arms and Historical Museum is located in Claremore. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
A lot of people think this space is for the kids, but the little secret is that the adults probably have more fun in here.
See why there's something for all ages at this Oklahoma City Art Hub.
We also have a stracciatella that I put chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups crushed up in that.
Plus, we'll take a peek at some sweet summertime treats.
So this is one of the best places in Oklahoma.
And it's time for dinner worth the drive. See what they're serving up that has folks commuting for a good meal. It's all ahead right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Imagine limitless possibilities with the Oklahoma Travel Guide. Imagine world-class wonderlands, road trips that inspire. Imagine date night elevated. Order your free guide at travelok.com. Imagine that.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from the Medicine Park Aquarium and Natural Science Center, a great place to check out several species native to Oklahoma.
Now imagine a place where your creative juices can just run freely. That is a reality at a place called Oklahoma Contemporary.
Deanne Stein shows us their new facility in downtown Oklahoma City.
When you come to visit the Oklahoma Contemporary Arts Center, be sure and stop and admire some of the creativity here outside before you even walk through the door.
It is in and of itself a work of art. Rand Elliott designed it. The aluminum skin on the outside, which is so iconic and so noticeable, is designed to reflect the ever-changing Oklahoma sky. It's really exciting to see it come to life all hours of the day.
Inside, the contemporary feel continues.
So here in the main building, we have one large main gallery, but every space pretty much in the building is designed to be flexible.
With a focus on living artists, the center hopes to attract world-renowned artists such as Ed Ruscha.
Having an art exhibition at the level of Ed Ruscha and some others that we haven't announced yet coming up really says to the world, Oklahoma City is serious. Oklahoma Contemporary is serious about contemporary art.
Next to the main gallery will be an interactive component to the exhibition on display that will allow you to delve deeper into the artist's techniques.
A lot of people think this space is for the kids, but the little secret is that the adults probably have more fun in here.
On the third floor, there's a performing arts theater and dance studio, and the lobby is also an art gallery.
We call it the Mary LaFleur Clements Oklahoma Gallery, where we will always feature Oklahoma artists or themes that tie to Oklahoma in some way.
Then there is the education wing, which offers classes and camps for people of all ages.
We offer programs from the very little kids, 0 to 4, all the way to senior adults through our classes through our studio school.
The grounds outside provide space for an art park and outdoor exhibitions and performances. On site is also this renovated historic warehouse that houses the studios, spaces for classes in ceramics, metal, and woodworking.
It's wonderful that people are here, the shelves are full, like work is happening, creation is happening. It's really exciting.
With the added space here and in the main building, the center is able to offer dozens of classes and camps at one time for any skill level.
I think why people want to take classes and want to be here is to find some way to express themselves creatively when maybe they don't get to do that in their day-to-day job or their life.
The studios also offer spaces for local artists to rent.
So you just have to show up, basically, and have the time and the desire to do it. And it gave me an opportunity to kind of pivot from being a full-time renovation person, to try and do more artwork.
Before you leave, check out the gift shop that will always offer new items that tie into the current exhibitions, or even made by the artist. Then there's the Cafe Contemporary, a restaurant that specializes in soups, sandwiches, and pastas, as well as coffee and craft cocktails.
This building is designed to be a gathering place, a community place. We want nonprofits, we want individuals to see us as a place to convene, to gather, to collaborate, to celebrate.
And to make it available for everyone, a visit to the galleries is always free. In Oklahoma City, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Contemporary is located at 11 Northwest 11th Street. They're open 6 days a week, closed on Tuesday.
This time of year, it seems that everyone is on a quest for something cool.
And man, have we got a place for you. This is my new favorite destination. Come along with me to a place called Puopolo's Italian Ice and Creamery in Tulsa.
Puopolo's is owned by Jim and Chris Eddy. The store is named after Chris's mom, and Puopolo was her maiden name. And what they do here is honor her by serving up several outrageously delicious items.
First is Italian ice. We do it what we call Philly style. Now, I have friends from New York here who say New York style, they love the little push pops and they like it harder. In Philadelphia, we serve it a little softer so it has a smooth and creamy texture. So Italian ice is our cornerstone.
Next is their exquisite, authentic gelato.
Supplier of 70% of the gelato in continental Europe. And we're able to get them to ship product to us here in Tulsa. So we make from scratch gelato, and people who go to Europe say this tastes just the same. It tastes exactly the same as what you get in Europe.
The gelato making process, Jim says, is taking something that may be an art and making it a science.
Because when you do that, you can duplicate it. So there's a little bit of an art in that we were taught a process, but we actually changed it because there were some things that we felt were more beneficial to the end product.
They not only have gelato, but gelato pies. They are just simply get-out-of-town delectable, and they can be custom-made. I mean, one is called Death by Chocolate with whatever toppings you want to add.
We also have a stracciatella that I put chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups crushed up in that on the top, and then chocolate syrup and then peanut butter sauce all on it. It's amazing.
Before I proceed with the next product, I want to point out Jim and Chris and their family also put considerable effort to give back to their community. They do something called Tips for Charity, and they pick a different charity every month to which they donate all the tips they receive. Now, at first they thought,
a couple $100 a month, whatever. That'll be great, you know. Tulsa is amazing. Very giving people. You guys are unreal. And over $30,000 in the first 2 years, and half of that was COVID. Amazing with the tips for charity. And it's only tips on ice cream.
all right, another product they produce is mouth-watering good. I'll even say insanely good, and they are called stratis.
Stratis is Italian for layer. And we've created something I haven't seen anywhere else, where we have a combination of Italian ice, different flavors of soft serve, and toppings to create a masterpiece of what is our strati.
All the products here at this hidden gem are made with care and, yes, a lot of love.
I was saying that the Italian ice in particular isn't a sorbet and it isn't like a snow cone. It is Italian ice. But it is a very smooth, creamy ice that tastes like the fruit or the topping that it's supposed to taste like.
I've been coming here for about 2 years. When I come in here, I'll almost always get the limoncello. And it just brings me back to getting Italian lemon ice back in Brooklyn when I was 10 years old.
Everybody knows Puopolos. They are connected with all different businesses in the community. And so there's just a sense that they have become part of the fabric of Tulsa.
Puopolos is located at 8931 South Yale. They're open 7 days a week.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Waffle fries, then we chop up our chicken, and then we put Waffle That sauce, ranch, and buffalo.
And wait until you hear what else they're serving up in Tulsa.
It's worth the drive just to come down here, whether you're just going by it or not. Come down here just to eat.
Plus, see who goes out of their way to hit this hot spot near Seminole when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Why order a free Oklahoma outdoor guide? Uncover unique wonders. Cultivate your curiosity. And wake up your wild side. Order or download your free copy today.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're having a great time at the Medicine Park Aquarium and Natural Sciences Center, where you can see some North American river otters. It's the age-old question, what's better, pancakes or waffles?
Yes, both. I actually like both, but for several, the answer is very clear, especially at a new Tulsa eatery. Right now, Julie Chen is going to tell us all about Waffle That.
It's a favorite. It always has been.
For Roy Tillis, there's no waffling about it. This young entrepreneur has found sweet success with waffles.
It's just a better version of a pancake. It holds the syrup better.
Tillis opened this Waffle That on Yale just a few months ago. It didn't take long for regulars like Latasha Ferguson to start coming back for more.
I noticed they had a location over here whenever I was walking La Fortune, so I came. Really good. I'm here again.
As you'd expect, the menu features everything waffle.
We try to do everything different. We want to make everything that you can only get here.
There are over a dozen creative choices.
We saw like a lot of unique things that, I haven't really seen before.
Like stuffed waffles, breakfast waffles with lamb chops, and a fresh spin on chicken and waffles.
We do chicken and waffle bites, and what that is, we chop up our chicken, put it in waffle batter, then we deep fry it.
That's a big seller here, as are these fruity cookie butter waffles. Roy came up with the recipes for everything served. Do you have a secret ingredient here?
Yeah, we
What's
do.
your secret ingredient?
I can't tell you right now.
Tell me.
Maybe later.
Roy did tell us everything here is made fresh daily. That includes the syrup, which is made from scratch. There are sweet and savory menu options and a few unexpected waffle twists, like these loaded waffle fries.
Waffle fries, then we chop up our chicken, and then we put Waffle That sauce, ranch, and buffalo.
I really like their waffle fries. The loaded fries are really good.
Probably the best waffle fries I've had, and then the peach cobbler was really good.
Waffle That, serving crispy, fluffy food designed to delight with every bite.
We're big on customer service. We love to see our customers happy, and we put love in everything we do.
They're friendly. It's a good environment. Great food, great people.
We will definitely be back.
Waffle That has 2 Tulsa locations, plus they have a food truck, and they have plans to expand in the future. In Tulsa, Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
You'll find Waffle That at 2115 MLK Jr. Boulevard in Tulsa. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, closed Monday and Tuesday.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
That's the first thing people want. They want their fritters.
We'll show you what else you'll find on the menu when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Make a date with the great outdoors with the Oklahoma State Parks app. Explore trails, discover events, get deals, book lodging, campsites, and more. Download the Oklahoma State Parks app. Experience a state of wonder.
We've had such a great time here today at the Medicine Park Aquarium and Natural Science Center. Not only inside with the fish, but outside, a beautiful view of Medicine Park and lots to do out here too.
I would agree, but you know what time it is. It's time to head home, but we're going to have to grab a bite to eat along the way. Right now, CHELLIE Mills is going to tell us all about the Catfish Roundup in Seminole.
It's a popular spot just off I-40. The Catfish Roundup is where Charles Phillips and his wife have been stopping for more than 25 years on their way to and from Oklahoma City and Lake Tenkiller.
So this is one of the best places in Oklahoma.
Larry Kinslow and his dad opened this restaurant more than 37 years ago. It's been in the family ever since.
My granddaughter works here. There's probably 5 or 6, 7 family members that work here.
While the Catfish is by far their biggest seller, they do have more on this menu.
Hand-cut steaks from ribeyes to sirloins, and they just have a full menu from hamburgers to chicken fried steak, chicken strips. You know, it's just not catfish only. We have a full variety.
Butterfly shrimp is another popular choice.
And we peel and devein, bread it ourselves.
Fresh rolls are served throughout your meal, but you can't leave until you've tried the apple fritters. A homemade batter is fried and then coated with powdered sugar. They are served free with every meal, a yummy treat that people love to come back for.
That's the first thing people want. They want their fritters.
This rural restaurant has a loyal following.
They will have regular customers that drive from Oklahoma City, Edmond, drive here, Tulsa. A lot of people, they'll use this as a meeting spot. People going back and forth to Lake Eufaula. You know, this is just kind of their stop. They do it every weekend. So
It's worth the drive just to come down here, whether you're just going by it or not. Come down here just to eat.
You'll be glad you did. In Seminole County, CHELLIE Mills, Discover, Oklahoma.
Catfish Roundup is on State Highway 99 just south of I-40 in Seminole. They're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy. A big thank you to our friends here at the Medicine Park Aquarium and Natural Science Center for hosting us this week. They're open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the summer and until 4 p.m. other times of the year. You can find out more about admission and explore different exhibits on their website.
Coming up next week on Discover Oklahoma, we're going inside the Outsider's House. Come along as we explore this legendary movie location in Tulsa.
And Mexican food worth the drive. The Route 66 spot you've just got to hit up. That's next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.